seems as though anytime you start to speak about religion and God and bringing that into the sector of any type of law, it always gets controversial. They always want to attack you then because the programming. So they know the programming about religion and God and all of that stuff that, we may have been taught as children. Those are the keys that's going to really get you out of this. The story of Jesus, for instance, which is the story of the Redeemer. See, Jesus represented the redemption or the renewing or pretty much what you would have to do to redeem yourself on a law level or on a level of being a human being or human soul versus being a corporation or some form of piece of technology is what it's going to come down to, especially with COVID and some of its side effects. So they're pretty much going to want to turn you into some form of a technology or some form of a machine and totally take away your rights that you had as a living soul, that you contracted here, and those of you that were born here as a living soul. So I say that because we go through so many struggles to get these videos up, and I'm so thankful to you guys for, being patient with me and getting these videos up, because we go through many struggles and many fights with private corporations and companies that have an invested interest in you being ignorant, because they know that your ignorance is the only thing that's going to keep this corporate giant or this beast, is what I call this machine, going. And for some, keeping this machine going is really going to come down to their life. Like, it's almost like they're putting their life up to keep this machine going because of the selling of the soul. See, many of us out here have sold our soul on so many levels, like on a blood level, on a corporate level, from, giving up certain aspects of certain rights to take on a job so that you can earn a so-called salary, when you were given a right to pretty much generate and create currency and things of that nature from within you and from your own genius, yet they make you forget about it. So the aspect of redeeming yourself, or the aspect of Jesus, like we was talking about earlier, that's the redemption. He represents the redemption of what you're going to have to do daily. So they're not going to tell you that. See, Jesus, he said in one part of the scripture, he said, I transform, or I die every day. Meaning that what you're going to have to do daily to redeem yourself. Because being a Mormon or being a Catholic is not going to get you redemption alone. They had certain pacts with melanated beings and, other beings, of course, too. But they had certain pacts with melanated beings. I'm talking about these Mormons and these different Catholic churches and things of that nature has secret pacts with beings or whatever to continue their redemption or their existing here, which is based on they call the so-called blood of Christ. So this stuff is real. So now with the virus, you notice people can't even go to church though, because the virus represents another group of beings coming in and attacking that religious construct, because they want to go ahead and totally separate you from that, so that they could break away, so that they can get you to break away from that thinking and that modality to get you trapped into what's coming next, which is what they want to turn you into, a machine and a computer. So my airtime is running out. I'm going to come back up as soon as possible. That's the message for today. Stay vigilant. Namaste.